We are on the island of Polillo, and that is in the Philippines, and we're here for several weeks. And I thought I'd just give you an idea of what it's like for a typical day for us to go into town. We wanted to get out of the house, we wanted to do something fun, and also check out the town. But we are 45 minutes out. That's just me being really goofy. We are on the tricycle, and Alex decided to ride with Lele on the bike, and I had to slow-mo that. Oh, it's so cute and so sweet, very memorable. Jeremy and I fit perfectly on the back seat, kind of not perfectly. We are wedged into that back seat, and Levi in front. In order to balance out the weight, Jackson's on the back of the motorcycle. We go into town, and I asked Lele, I said, what do the stores look like? I never see, how do you get your clothes? Because the only store I'd ever seen was the meat market and the small grocery store, very, very small, and some food stands that had fresh fruit and vegetables, but I didn't see any clothes stores, so she said she'd take me by. So we decided to go in and kind of just look around a little bit, see what they had. They had plenty of clothes there, and they had these hanging clothes racks as well, which I thought were very creative and inventive. I had never seen those before. Just hanging from the ceiling there. But just wanted to look around. I actually got the twins a shirt. I got them a shirt for $1 each. Not sure if it was in this store or not, but me and Lele went in. The guys didn't feel the need to go walking around in the store, so they just hung out at the street. But I thought it was interesting to see their stores. I wanted to look around, and I also wanted to show you guys what their stores look like here. It is such a small town. There are 32,000 people on the island of Polillo. I just looked that up. We just wanted to explore the town, look around, and see what it was like. And as you can see, Kevin and Alex already have somebody that they're able to wrestle with. This is Levi sitting on the front. This is just down the road from the church, and my husband was taking pictures of the church. We went in the church and looked around a little bit. They were having a little service or something. And then Big Macs.
Right here in Polillo, a Big Mac burger.
It's not McDonald's, but their version. We're right outside the terminal because the boat docks are right out here, and the infamous I Love Polillo sign. We just walked around, and really our ultimate goal was to get to the ice cream shop. We had been here before. If you've seen some of my other videos, you've seen us at Penn's. We love going here, getting ice cream, and it's just right there on the edge of the island as well, so you can look out onto the water. Then we headed out, and as we were sitting out here, there were people that started to notice us, and I guess they don't get visitors here much, so they asked to take their picture with Jackson and Levi specifically, because these teens were about their age. Mainly Jackson's age, I think, but the boys were not sure exactly how to handle this, but I thought they did a really good job. This is us just hanging out, walking around the town. This is kind of what the town looks like. There's usually a lot of people hanging out in this town. They really like to congregate, and then we went over to a place where they gamble.
So there's a lot of low shelter.
And this is just something this small town does. They do these gambling tables, and they really just gamble for pennies most of the time. But it's really fun to just throw a couple of pennies on there and see if you can get more pennies. This is the color matching game, and Lele was telling us how you play the games, and we were giving it a try. It wasn't too busy.
What do you call this gambling? What do you call that game?
It's color game, and this one is Loretta.
Color game and Loretta.
Yes. And there's some other games. It's just bingos. They have bingos.
Okay, so all the tables are different.
Yeah, it's different.
So the town gets together and plays all of these games, and we might try it a little bit. We might.
I would say that Levi got into the color matching game first. He started having some success with it. And then slowly the other kids followed suit. Alex put all of his money on one table and came back with a handful of coins. And so I would say that they too really got into the gambling part of it. We had a lot of fun just seeing how this small town does their thing and enjoys their time.
Did you win?
Yeah.
It did not take long before these boys knew exactly what to do, and they just started gambling that money, and they actually did pretty well, mostly. It was just kind of funny. We took our kids to a foreign country and taught them how to gamble.
You won! Bye!
I'm making you money.
Alex,
Then we headed over to the meat market, and the meat market is always so fascinating to me. They call it the wet market, I guess, instead of the meat market, but we walked through there and then headed back home. That is a typical evening out of the house.